Hi, I'm Bob with Kärcher. Thanks for joining us today as we discuss the Kärcher CV300 upright 2-motor vacuum. Now the nice thing about the Kärcher CV300 has a 12-inch cleaning path. Now its bigger brother is the CV380. It's a 15-inch cleaning path. The cool thing is, if you know this one, well, you know that one too. It's just a little larger. They both have a 3.5 liter bag capacity. The brush on this spins at 2,700 RPM to make sure we have good brush contact. Operates less than 70 decimals, make it perfect for daytime cleaning. And by the way, this is a 2-motor upright. Now what that means, we have a dedicated vac motor, but we also have a dedicated brush motor. Now when it comes to 2-motor uprights, it's all about productivity. Now I know that we are all taught how to vacuum forwards and backwards, and that's pretty typical with a 1-motor. But with the 2-motor, it's all forward movement. Come back, and again, all forward movement. That's where the productivity comes in. And again, one of the biggest differences between a 2-motor upright versus a 1-motor upright. Now let's go and take a closer look at the Kärcher CV300. We're going to start with the handle and pretty much work our way down. Now the first thing you're going to notice, we have a yellow on-off switch. Now what Kärcher does, they use 2 color-coded touch points. They use yellow and use light gray. Now, anything in yellow is something the operator needs to be trained on for daily operation. So if you look at this, we have the on-off switch yellow, brush height adjustment is also yellow, and the pedal to release the handle, yellow again. Now light gray at the end of the day, because that's going to be for either service and or periodic maintenance. So we also have a bag full indicator on here. Now the nice thing about that is it's very easy for the operator to see. Now that happens to be triggered, it either means one, we have a full bag, or maybe there's a clog somewhere in the system. Now the nice thing about that, if we have a clog that's in the system, the vac motor doesn't physically shut down, but there's a relief valve in the back that's going to open up and allow fresh air to hit the vac motor. That way we don't have to worry about prematurely wearing out your vac motor. Now the other thing we have down here, this is all the exhaust filter, and the vac motor actually sits right here. Now another important thing to remember about this unit, it is a 2-motor upright. So we have a vac motor position here, and we have a separate brush motor down below. Now again, one of the beautiful things about having a 2-motor upright is I can actually physically separate the base from the housing by simply pushing in on this gray button. Now I can actually use this as a canister vacuum. So let's go and take a closer look at the base of the unit itself. Now we have a few different things going on here. The first thing you're going to notice, we have a large dial that's basically going to adjust the brush up and down. That's our brush height adjustment. 4 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Now whenever you're adjusting the brush, we always start in 4 and we watch the brush indicator lights. If I have the green and amber light both illuminated, guess what? We're not adjusted it correctly. So go ahead and lower it from 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 until the amber light goes off and we just have the green light being illuminated. That tells you adjusted perfectly every time. Now the only reason why this amber light would only illuminate by itself is if in fact we got some sort of obstruction that basically stopped the brush itself. Now if that happens, obviously we got to take out the brush roll, clean it, get the jam out, go ahead and put it back together. When you hit the switch back on, it'll actually go ahead and reset itself. We also have the swivel neck itself, and of course the handle release pedal in the back here. So looking at the bottom of the base, you see we have a few things going on here. Starting with the brush roll, to remove this, simply remove the bearing cap. And again, there's no tools to remove the brush, which makes it very nice. So if we get any hair or anything else that gets wrapped around it, very simple to remove the bearing block, remove the brush roll, remove all that, and put it all back together. Now you notice we also have a 3-point stance. Now the beautiful thing about this center wheel is if the handle is in the upright position, storage position, this actually extends out to keep the brush roll off the ground so we don't have to worry about prematurely wearing the brushes out. The other nice thing is as soon as I put the handle in the operator's position and start to use it, this will actually recess inside the machine, lets the brush contact the ground, and by the way, it also turns the brush motor on. Last thing you're going to see is a trap door. This is going to be really nice if we have to remove any clogs or anything that may occur in the system itself. Again, just one of the many benefits of the Kärcher CV300. So until next time, when you think of Kärcher, think of Bob. Better operating budgets.